y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal, back at it again with more coming out on top, and this time around, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Brofinder date with Theo. So Theo is looking for someone erudite, attractive, and who has excellent social skills. But he also wants someone who is 6 foot and has about a 31.5 inch inseam. Now, if you're wondering if this is because of some freaky ass shit, like he's looking to wear our skin as a bodysuit, or he's looking to find someone who can fit his harness, the answer to that is no. In fact, it's a lot more benign than that. He is just a petty homosexual, and you'll see what those measurements have to do with being a petty homosexual in just a bit. But first, I'm going to go ahead and let you know some things here. So this date actually has 3 not safe for work endings. Most of the parts have had 2. And 2 of the not safe for work endings are fairly easy to get. There are some pitfalls maybe early on in the date. However, I'm here to help y'all with that. But the 3rd ending requires you to do something drastically different than the first 2. And that means that this might run a bit long, so I'm probably going to break this up into 3 parts, but we'll see after I'm done recording this. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, you read Theo's profile. Definitely appealing, but I wonder why you need someone with those exact measurements. This could be some weird fetish shit I'm running into. I wonder what this is all about. Penny... That's not a good exclamation point voice. Let's try that again. Okay. Penny, Ian, get in here. You rang. Why are you yelling? I need help figuring something out. So there's this guy on Brofinder who's asking for really specific measurements, like down to the half inch. Any clues to what that's about? That is kind of strange. Isn't it obvious, dude? Okay, enlighten me, and... He's clearly looking for a suitable penis jousting partner. What's penis jousting? It's where 2 dudes put action figures on their erections and then run at each other trying to knock them off. Obviously, you guys need to be about the same height. I seriously doubt he's looking for a penis joust. It's not just those kind of measurements. In that case, he's probably just a serial killer or something who needs a new flesh suit and wants a good fit. Jesus, you two. Look, just forget I said anything. I'll find out what this is all about. To be honest, it's probably just a dude who wants to steal Mark's clothes. I'd love to see the look on the thief's face when he opens the drawer and finds 7 identical gray shirts. You know, it actually would be really neat if this game had, like, a wardrobe mode where you could basically buy and get new clothes, because our character does kind of wear a pretty basic setup here, and it'd be neat if you could change his outfits and his aesthetic. But, anyway, so clearly we are not pleased, and we are having them removed from our room. So, alright, here we go. You message Theo. So, there are only 2 correct answers here, or he just immediately shuts you down. So we're going to see that Theo is very particular about what he wants for his partner on this date, and you'll see why in just a sec. I personally am going to go with hi, how's it going? But the second option is also viable. Not bad, not bad. I'm not doing great either, but I've got a bit of a problem here. What's going on? If I can be straightforward here. Do you actually fit those measurements? Yeah, my inseam is more like 31.278 inches, but that's close enough, right? Ah, sweet. I need you to hang out with me for several hours tonight. Does my 31.278 inch inseam excite you, winky face? Well, yeah, actually. That's perfect for the tux I need you to wear to my 10th year high school reunion. Oh. Well, this is unexpected. I mean, if that's what gets you off. No, this isn't part of a fetish. See, my boyfriend and I broke up last week and I'm in a bit of a jam, so the truth comes out, basically. So this is clue number 1 to why we are on this date. I'm asking you to pretend to be my date. High school reunion, huh? Look, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be making conversation with a bunch of strangers, engaging in pointless festivities, and suffering through painfully boring slideshows. Okay, well, tell me again why I should agree to do this. I mean, it's obviously not a real date and clearly not sexual. Well, the truth is, I'm willing to pay quite well. Oh. Oh, in that case, please go on. But before we talk payment, I want to be clear. You must be able to make me look good. So that's clue number 2 about what is going on here. And come off as charming, gregarious, and erudite. I've already rejected several applicants. Half of them didn't even know what erudite means. Do you? So, you have to answer this correctly, or he'll get pissed off and just be like, bye, nerd. So, erudite, if you didn't know, it means to be knowledgeable. Okay, phew. Glad you knew that one. So, let's discuss your payment. I'll pay you $300. Oh, oh my god. Oh man, well, for $300, I was expecting to have to get booed on or double-fisted or something, so this is a pretty good arrangement, so we'll go ahead and take it. As a heads up, any of these 3 dialogue options will allow you to get the not safe for work endings, so you're good. You can be a bit creative here. I'm gonna go with I'll take it. So, Theo says, the reunion's being held in our high school gymnasium. I'll pick you up at 5. I'll bring my ex's tux. Your measurements match, unless of course you would prefer to wear your own tux. I don't even have a suit, man. Seriously? A suit is a basic wardrobe requirement. I literally have 7 of the same gray shirt, a button-down, and a sweater. Wow, I guess at least you don't have to think about what you're wearing every day. Yeah, it's pretty great. You sign off before he says anything else. You hop in the shower, shave, and slap on some cologne. Later that afternoon. That must be him. You eye each other for a split second, then break out into nervous smiles. Damn. Would have been nice if this were an actual date. Hey, Theo. Hello, Mark. He hands you a garment bag containing the suit. You're gonna look really good in this. Thanks. You already look pretty good yourself. Make yourself at home while I go change into something less comfortable. I'd offer you some toast, but our toaster's broken. That's good, I'm okay. Nice place. Thanks. So, do you have any roommates? You hear footsteps pounding down the hall. Yes, he does, and I'm sure he'd love to introduce us. Hi, I'm Mark's best friend, Ian. Don't worry, dude, I won't give you the 4th degree. Ian, don't you mean the 3rd degree? No, because what's worse than the 3rd degree? ... That's right, the 4th degree. Wait, oh my god! You're Theo Matapang, aren't you? Oh man, I didn't think anyone would recognize me in the wild. I've been following your career in game development for years. I think I'm going to... No, Penny. I'm going to... Penny, don't you remember the last roommate meeting? This is a squee-free zone. Penny storms out of the room to the kitchen. I don't feel like yelling, so you can imagine this is a very hearty squee. Squee. Damn it, I thought we were also de-squeeifying the kitchen. No, man, that's where I usually squee. Penny runs back into the living room, breathless. You guys don't understand. Theo is the mind behind some of the most revolutionary indie games in the last 6 years. Oh, that's sweet of you to say, Penny. Thank you. He made this game where you die and you realize you were just playing a game. Wow, that's very meta. But then you realize you were playing a game. You die and realize you're a character in another game. See, you were just playing a game within a game. And after dying multiple times, you come back to normal life with this sense real life is a game. Wow, that's really interesting, I guess. It sounds kind of like it reflects the absurdity of life, a cautionary tale about placing too much importance on any one thing that might happen. Actually, dude, it sounds like it's a reflection on how awareness can transcend the very reaches of space and time, and the nature of awareness which surpasses the actual illusion of identity and individuality, at least when looking at it from the total nature of reality. Ian. No, actually, I think Ian has it right. Wait, what? I'm just gonna toot my own horn here, Theo, but I'm a bit of a coder myself, having made Brofinder. I hope to make a companion app called Cage Fighter Finder one day. It's this app where you can find people to cage fight with, and if something else happens in the cage, great, you never know. Interesting. But, Brofinder is a pretty great app. As for cage fighting, I hear it's a growing market. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and change. You escape to the bathroom and put on the tuxedo. Jesus, this thing probably costs more than my car. Do I look okay? You look great. The tux fits you really well. Thanks. I guess you could say I'm well suited for this event. Winky face. Cute. Let's go. Theo escorts you into a high-end luxury sports car, and the two of you depart for the reunion. Wow, this thing is probably worth more than 100 of these tuxedos, which alone is worth more than the car I own. So I should probably brief you on the situation. So as you know, I just broke up with my boyfriend. The long-distance thing wasn't really working out. The thing is, I RSVP'd for this invitation a while ago. So I'm going to be your arm candy then? Well, not just that. I am paying you $300. I need you to help me rub everyone's noses on how fucking great I am. So that is the final clue / flat out answer. He is basically doing it to make his old high school friends / bullies jealous of how insanely wealthy he is and successful. So our job is to figure out a way to make this nerd look as good as possible, and we will see how that works out as the date progresses. Got it? So, my classmates know I became a tech mogul. It's just gonna... Did I just say Moogle? Oh my god, this is on Final Fantasy. A tech mogul. It's gonna look bad if I don't have a boyfriend. I really want to show them that I have it all. Okay, but why? Look, I know it sounds petty, but I'm guessing you weren't bullied and mocked in high school like I was. Those assholes need to know that I'm successful beyond their wildest dreams. While I've been reaching for greater and greater heights in my career, I've been fantasizing about this reunion for years. And then my boyfriend, well, my ex, and I split up exactly 1 week before it happens. Great timing, right? Wow, your experiences sound pretty rough, but maybe what you need is just to talk to someone about it to help you get over it. You know, I probably should. But, I'm gonna tell you what's up, though. So we are gonna walk into this school with our dicks out, my money trailing behind us like I'm the Monopoly man, and then we're gonna show these fuckers how great I am, and you're gonna fucking help me because that's what you're being paid for. And I feel like that is probably going to be way more satisfying than all this talking shit that you have going on. So, that is exactly what's going to go on here. We are basically going to walk into that school, and it is our job to make him look as good as possible. And you will see that there are several different dialogue options that we're going to have with his classmates as we're going through this, that are going to basically have you emphasize different parts of him, and depending on the combination of things you select, you get different endings for the most part. You can either get a not safe for work ending, another not safe for work ending, or another not safe for work ending, or alternatively, you can basically get a game over where he gets really fucking mad at you because you failed at your one job. So, we gotta pull it together and get this done. I get it, sort of. I don't know, I mean, is this all gonna ultimately help you out? I don't don't see what's wrong with a little low-level Machiavellianism. There we go. For my psychological and emotional health. And you have the option of encouraging this behavior by saying game on, or saying I don't think that's the way to true happiness, but who am I to judge? So you can pick either of those two. The middle answer will give you a game over. And both of the options actually lead to the same not safe for work endings. It just changes your attitude a little bit. So feel free to experiment. I'm gonna go with game on because I'm ready for this petty shit. I am glad you see it that way. There's a real bias against being an asshole in this society. I totally get it. People should pay the price for being jerks. I'm living for this. It might not be pretty and it might not be nice, but life isn't just sunshine and lollipops. You're speaking my language, Mark. I think a lot of people would try to guilt me or try to convince me to move past these feelings. Whatever you need me to do, I'll help as much as I can. Excellent to hear. So what's our story? Do you have a plan in terms of what you want me to say? Just follow my lead, man. I find these things work better when we play it by ear. The spontaneity makes everything seem real. Alright. Well, I'll make our life seem amazing. I knew I hired the right guy, so very clearly he is pleased with our answer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here just because, like I said, there is going to be a lot going on in the next part. And I am going to try to cut the content down to 2 videos, but again, don't forget it might end up being 3 parts because there is a lot going on in the next few scenes. So, that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked this video. The next part will be coming out tomorrow or the day after. It just depends on how things work out for me because I have some errands to take care of for the next few days. So, thanks for watching and bye.